We don't have that mod, but we could lease one this time if we had to. But we got contracts that are going to come due. It'll be okay. We'll be fine. Again, especially if we're buying the small one. We can already buy it. So we are, we're chilling on money right now. We're good. I mean, we're absolutely broke, but we're good. So it's fine. Just remember, yesterday we went from $1.3 million to, I don't know, less than 1,000 last night on last night's stream. So yeah, we've been spending a lot of money lately, but we're expanding the operation by leaps and bounds, so it's okay. So yeah, it's been all like good purchases in my book. It's not like frivolous spending, you know, not a bad thing. Although the lime today for turning precision on, at least right now, it's okay. It may come back to haunt me, but for now it's okay. We do have precision turned on. Seems to be working a lot better than it was before. So that's good. There's still some issues with it though. Still not 100%. Mostly the shutoffs I don't understand, and then like some of these random patterns I don't understand that either, but whatever. It's all good. Alright, last pass coming up, chat. For this here field. And then we'll be done with this part. Yeah, it's better, but like, and I don't know if it's a flaw or if it's just the way it's designed, but like we don't have shutoffs anymore. I miss the whole, like, you know, if you had a spreader and you went over ground that was already spread with lime, it would stop using lime. That's the way it worked in 22, and it does not do that in 25, and it sucks. The only thing that has like an auto shutoff is a sprayer, which you're paying for all that technology, which is fine. Give me the option to pay for it for a spreader. I'll pay for it. I don't care. Or seeder. Seeders, if you go over already fertilized ground, it still uses fertilizer. It doesn't over apply. It just vaporizes it. So at least if you're going to use my fertilizer, at least over apply it, you know? So still not super, not 100% happy with it, but it does seem better than it was before. So that's for sure. Now, I still don't know if the settings work on a server. I haven't actually tried that. The two settings that they added for the realistic spread and the speed dependent spread. I don't know if those actually work or not. Mine were set to off when I started, and I haven't touched them, so. Yeah. It's God, it's still pouring out there, by the way. It's rocking and rolling out there still. Quite a thunderstorm today, chat. Thankfully, nothing was like close as far as like the lightning striking. I would have ended stream, but it's still loud. Still very loud out there. But that's okay. All right, so Scoot, what are we buying? Buy a little guy. I don't think we need the big one.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I was like, okay, give me a second. A little bit.
You're good. Is there any field on map that's flat? Honestly, no. There's like no flat ground on this entire map. It is kind of a bit of an OCD trigger. I could see that. Yeah, everything has just like a slight slope to it. It really messes with me down here in 2 and 3, actually. How everything's just sloped a smidge. You know, it's like, dang it. Yeah. You'd have to flatten an area first before, oh god. Flatten an area first before doing any kind of like building, and then just like landscape your edges out after that. You love the map, but your brain, yeah. Yeah, I would, before building anything in Farm Sim, I would always start with the flat area first. Like, just make it flat, you know? So, yeah. It is kind of odd, though, that like everything has a little bit of slope to it. Which I guess that's fair for real life. Not everything's, you know, you're not going to find perfectly flat land anywhere, so. What is that, chat? Is that wheat? That's wheat. Okay, looks weird. Don't know why. All right. The flattest spot you found is up in the top left by 140. Really, Jeff? Gotcha. All right, so Chad, I gotta run to the shop. You know what? Where's the truck? We have the technology. We might as well use it. Just saying. Might as well. You have to build sections. Oh wow. Liking that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Sounds cool though. Alright, sorry, gotta have the wee woo lights on. Wee woo, wee woo. Tell that to my brain. Hey, just remember, there's no wrong way to play Farm Sim. Everybody's different and everybody has different play styles, and that is completely 100% a-okay. Except for if you played different than how I do, then you're wrong. But other than that, it's a joke. It's a joke. Don't come for me with pitchforks. It's a joke, chat. No, there is. There's so many different ways to play this game. It's unreal. I mean, can you believe there's people that enjoy logging, you know? It's wild. Oh, goodness. I don't mind logging to a point. It's fine for a little bit. It's fine for a little bit. All right. You feel called out. Sorry, that was not my intentions. Some people have pickup trucks in Farm Sim, for God's sakes, and they use them all the time. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Oh, wait. I'm some people. Some people have these, like, stupid, all these lifted, jacked up trucks on, like, these big, the rims. They're so dumb looking. That I don't understand, but hey, if that's how they want to play Farm Sim, that's fine. I don't have to play Farm Sim that way, you know? And that's okay. That's the cool part of a game like this. We can all play however we want. But at the end of the day, we can still talk Farm Sim. And we can still talk how our audio breaks. And we can still talk how they have taken like 4 years to fix a simple issue, you know? It's kind of wild. Should make it so the building can go on an angle to fit the ground angle. That would be interesting, yeah. Dude, I feel like we need to put this. Oh, yeah. Chat, you guys know what tractor I'm grabbing for this, right? You guys already know. Squatted trucks on Patreon. Is that where they're at? I scrolled past a guy screaming. A guy was streaming this game on TikTok. I scrolled past yesterday, and one of the questions he had was somebody asked him, like, how much money have you spent on mods? And he was like, $60. And I was like, oh my God. What? Why are you buying mods? I mean, I don't mind if you want to, like, you know, support your favorite mod author. That's fine, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's not my place to worry about it because I don't make mods, so I don't really care. It's still rumbling, chat. There's like nothing storm-wise around me. Well, I mean, there is, but it's crazy. It's crazy. It's rolling out there, y'all. It's like Adele. It's rolling in the deep. That was a good hit of rain. We probably got like, I don't know, maybe half inch or so. It was a lot. It was really coming down there for a while. And it's picking up again currently, so. Kind of crazy. All right, so we're going to stop in at the homestead. We're going to grab ourselves a tractor. We're going to go do some tedding over there in the new field. Get that rolling, and then I should probably grab a tractor and a merger while I'm going, too. Just to have it over there. Yeah. We'll see. Oh, Ryan has a stupid question. What's up, Ryan? Hang on, man. Let me adjust. Okay, hang on. All right, I'm ready for the stupid question. I had to get ready for that one. Oh, Scoot, how'd you know?
My telekinesis was kicking in.
It's telekinesis, Kyle. Okay. Oh, look, it did it again, by the way. I can't pick that up, but I can pick the trailer up. Why? Why is that doing that? I don't understand it, chat. Oh, yeah, buddy. The 30. Let's go. Oh. In Farm Sim 22, are they not doing any updates to the mods in the mod hub? I would doubt it. I don't know anything for sure because I'm not a mod guy, but I would severely doubt that they add anything new to that. So yeah. I would doubt that. Are you whipping that truck? Where you? Oh, wait. Where you sending him?
13.
It's taking an interesting route.
It's because it can't go right, remember?
It can. It can totally go down this road here. It just can't get.
That's
It
just the way
can't.
he wanted to go.
That's odd. He's gonna go somewhere and turn around is what's gonna happen. Yeah, no, I would assume once they jumped to 22, they probably stopped doing anything for 22. But I don't know that for sure. If anybody else knows, you know, that's listening, feel free to Feel free to pipe up. Not a stupid question, by the way. I know there's still a lot of people that play 22. Shoot, there's probably still people that are making mods for 22. Just, you'd have to get them off like Facebook or Itch or whatever. And not necessarily the mod hub. Yeah, there's probably still mods out there. And being made. But I would assume like official giant stuff they've probably stopped. I mean, it would kind of make sense, right? I guess.
They can barely do one game at a time. I don't think they can too.
Fair play. Did they fix the fence issue in 22? Oh wait, no they didn't. My bad. Yeah, I got you, yeah. Not a bad question though. No such thing as a dumb question, only dumb people. Just remember that. Oh goodness. Where's the Australians to yell at me about my trailer, the way I loaded my trailer? That's what I want to know. Hey now, easy. Easy now, Ryan. Easy. Easy, bud.
It's almost as bad as saying the F word.
I know, right? Might be worse. I'm not sure. Oh, man. Now I'm calling you out. In fairness, the only people that have ever yelled at me about the way I load a trailer have been Australian, okay? Just throwing it out there. All right, so chat, we want to put this on 12.2 meters because that'll line up with our swather 2 times around the field, of course, and make a mess. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this thing is, dude, this is the dream right here. They would put me to work. I'm going all day. Let's go. This is great. No, not the only one. Hey, John.
Better than spending 44K.
Allison, get out. Just leave. I mean, how's it going, Allison? What's poppin'? This is dry alfalfa, but it's close enough to hay. We'll let it go. I appreciate it though. Yeah, I appreciated it. Yeah. Hey, it's raining right now. Good luck. Good luck with the fire today. It's currently raining outside. Like a lot too. Just throwing that out there. This is great though. This is like the front tire's not really too bothered by the windrow. This is great. So here for this. You have a question? I know. Okay, sorry. I just think of that Foo Fighters song every time. What's up? Big Mert, what's going on? Allison, what's your question? I'm here for it. All right. Oh boy, the question of the day. The question of the day. So they've... okay, so here's the thing. Precision farming. I don't know if it is a design feature or if it is broken. But, like, when you have a fertilizer or lime spreader and you go over ground that's already been spread, it still uses your fertilizer / lime. But if you have your settings turned off so it doesn't overapply, it doesn't overapply, but it still uses it. So there's still some issues in my opinion, unless that's the way they intended it to be. But as far as the lime spreading, yes. Oh, it's the question of the day. I mean, I only ran precision. Precision's on right now for us. And the only reason I turned it on is because I knew everybody was going to ask. So interesting, Tomcat. That's it. So here, let me show you the map, Allison. So here's our lime. Now, something like this right here, not so much this, hang on. Like this one right here, this one makes sense because there's a soil type difference there, right? So you're gonna have a little bit of a weird thing. But these out here where the soil type's the same, I don't quite understand that. So there's still some kind of issues with it a little bit, but it's a whole lot better than it was. So I think as of right now, unless one of the guys that plays on the server like absolutely objects to it, I think we're gonna keep it on. At least for right now. So that's the plan. We're gonna keep it on and see how it runs besides just for lime. Because technically I do what?
I said right now we're kind of financially committed to keeping it.
Well, you kind of are right now, yeah. We actually probably need to put some nitrogen sensors on tractors too. At some point. So that's okay. So we haven't fertilized with it yet, so I don't know if like our big fertilizer is actually going to work with it yet. I don't know if that works yet. So we'll wait and see. So yeah. You betcha. Is Jack Daniels on auto drive, guys? It is. It's literally called it's whiskey. Yeah. Here's the thing about it though, before you have a bunch of pallets sitting around up there, assuming you have it set on like storing, you might want to go adjust the auto drive at the Jack Daniels plant, because it drives right through where the pallets are, and if you have pallets there, it's gonna just push them wherever. So you might want to address that first. But yeah. Your biggest issue. Crash, it's really not bad. The biggest thing with it is just use the variable rate. You know, you don't do anything manually with it. Like, don't manually try to adjust the seed rate or the fertilizer or the lime. Just leave it all set to auto and you're good. Okay. The other thing you can do, if you are interested, there is a, under player settings, which one is it? No, what was it called the other day, Scoot? You remember? Is it, there's one where you can click on the waypoint. I don't remember which one that was called, or what it was called.
Switch to markers.
It?
I believe is what it's called. Switch to markers.
Switch to. Okay, yeah. So here, if you turn this setting on under your player settings, then what you can do is when you go into your map and you click on a marker, it'll change your auto drive to that marker. So I'm set for 120 right now. If I want to click on 11, see it change to 11. Now, if I have multiple things like 11 and 107, I right click on one and that just changed that to 22. So even if you can't find it in the list, you just click on it on the map. It's kind of slick. I'll be honest. I somehow I got turned on mine by accident. I don't know, but it's pretty sweet. I like it quite a bit. So Definitely check that setting out. Definitely check that one out. It's very handy. But yeah, Crash, as far as like all the maps and stuff in Precision, you really don't need to know what they mean. You really don't. The big thing to remember with Precision is soybeans don't use fertilizer, and leave everything set to auto. Other than that, you're pretty much chilling. So yeah. You're pretty much just chilling. So you fertilize every time after you plant. It's at the warehouse. Oh, that's different. Okay. So lime. So, okay, here's the thing with lime. You technically, to keep your fields producing at their peak performance, you want to lime actually every cycle. So in our case, we're probably going to lime like directly after a harvest, but you won't use a lot of lime. You only use a little bit. And then fertilizing is dependent on two things: the soil type and what you plant. So for your spreader, sprayer, whatever you're going to fertilize with, to know how much fertilizer to put down, you need to have a crop planted. Now, you can just fertilize with your planter as you're planting. Or if you if you are running a mod that doesn't, have fertilizer, just fertilize after you plant. It doesn't have to be up, just after you plant. Used to a two-step? Yeah. No, totally. Totally, Crash, yeah. And then if you're going to use like manure or slurry, you would want to do that before you plant, but you only want to do that on ground you're going to plant with, like, say, barley, wheat, or corn, because those use a lot of nitrogen. So it's kind of a thing. But to get your like final level, you need to have your crop planted to actually get the right amount of nitrogen. Oh, buddy. Wait a really wet bat turn there, huh?
Trying to pull a 360 no scope there.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. But yeah. So there is a little bit to learn, Crash, but basically you need to fertilize. What you can get by with fertilizing one time. You either have to do it when you plant or after you plant. And then technically lime, if you want to keep your fields at 100%, lime would be every time as well. So that's pretty much how that goes. I swear it's not that confusing once you get into it. I might be making it sound really bad, but I swear it's not that bad. We've been using digestate to fertilize after a growth stage. Farmer Max, welcome back. Big Mert, I don't know. I would use digestate before you plant or before. Okay, so with digestate, I don't think you get your peak, or does it? Are you talking precision or no precision? First off, Big Mert. Because no precision, you're fine. With precision, I think you might not want to be doing that. But also, if your precision score is like good on that field for nitrogen, then do what you're doing, man. You know what I mean? But yeah. It's all good. That's an interesting one, though. Digestate after a growth stage. Huh. I don't think I've ever heard of that. But, to each their own, right? No wrong way to play. But yeah. Yeah, if we're talking no precision, fertilizer's fertilizer, doesn't matter when you apply it or what it is. It's all fertilizer. But with precision, it's a little different. Yeah, Northern J, the only reason I'm saying maybe don't is because you could actually over apply. And then you're going to get dinked on your precision score. So. Yeah. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Why are you fertilizing twice with precision, though? You shouldn't have to. Why are you fertilizing twice, though? There is the score for the field, yeah. Yep. I mean, like I said, Big Bird, as long as your precision score isn't, like, terrible for nitrogen, which ours are all whack right now, but it's fine. We haven't harvested yet, so all of our numbers are going to be junk right now. So don't look at our numbers right now. They're fine. They'll be better eventually. They're just not good right now at all.
You leased the equipment for 38, right?
What was it?
The weeding contract?
Yeah, why?
So pull up your map and go hover over that field. See what it says.
What about it? I mean, it's doing a thing, right?
Yeah, but look at where it says weed.
Yeah.
So it only did 9%. It's not actually doing anything. We gotta spray it, and they gave us a weeder.
So we'll just cancel that contract, huh? Is what you're saying. All right. So if you're using a seeder that can do seed and fert at the same time, then you shouldn't have to fertilize again. Goodness. Can't get 100% score. They supposedly made it harder to get 100% score, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. Big Mert, you can still use digestate. I would just use it before. Okay, so hold on. I would, if I had a bunch of digestate, the way that I would do it, I'm not telling you how to do it, Big Mert. Obviously, run the science. The way I would do it, if I had a bunch of digestate, I would put that on ground I was going to plant in corn, wheat, or barley. But I would do it before I planted. And then I would either get because you only put down like a certain rate of fertilizer, right? To finish the amount of fertilizer that I need to get up to where it needs to be, I would either use pellet or the planter. I'd use the planter if I had one that did it. If I didn't, I would use like pellet or spray or whatever to get it up to that final level. I would use digestate as a base layer of fertilizer, if that makes any sense at all. Same thing with manure slurry. I would use that as a base layer and then fertilize up to the amount with a seeder, a planter, sprayer, pellet spreader, whatever. Because it has the variable rate, so it should adjust to get you the perfect amount. Assuming that makes sense to anybody besides me. I don't know. Stan, what's going on, man? How you doing? Happy Farm Sim update day and precision update. It's kind of working. No, it's working a lot better, actually. I gotta give him credit. Still not perfect, but it's a lot better. Just saying. But yeah, so you can still use digester. I would, you know, if I had digestate, I'd use it. Just, I'd do it before. These tedded rows look like an awful lot, by the way. You're making monster windrows, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Mulching is supposedly, or not supposedly, gives you like 2.5% yield bonus. I'm assuming that still works on precision, but I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Northern J. Yeah, so use the digestate manure slurry as a base layer and then go from there. Yeah. That's not good, Stan. That's not good at all, man. I'm sorry. That sucks. Sometimes you just get like a weird, like bad save. I've had it happen before. Myself. So yeah, I've definitely had it happen before. Gotcha. The only reason I would do, well, I would, the only reason I say I would do digestate slurry manure before planting, I would, because like, you know, if you're putting that on a soybean field, you're going to get dinked on your score for having too much nitrogen because soybeans don't use nitrogen, right? So if I were going to use digestate slurry manure, it would be on like a cornfield before I plant. So, Judith Plains runs very aggressively. Stan, you're not the only one. No, it runs hard. It runs the server PC hard. It runs my PC hard. It's stuttery at times. Yeah, it is. It's a 4X map, and you know we're early in the life of farm sim still. As far as mods, so it runs hard. It definitely does. Jacob, what's up? But yeah, you're not the only one that's having issues with it. No, not at all. Definitely not. Oh, making a mess, chat. Making a mess. Gotcha. Took your talents back to Alma. Yeah, I mean, Alma's great. It's a great map. Good one. I'd be interested to see what happens to this map with, there's supposedly an update in the works. I don't know if they'll be able to make it run any better, but have to wait and see, right? Have to wait and see. All right, Scoot, what is your GPS?
12.2.
Okay, you're on the same. Okay. Otherwise, the windrows might be too big, huh? I used a tractor or a trailer to get that tractor here, and then I just set it. Oh, it's fine. All right, 12.2, 2 times around. Let's go. Let's go. Dry alfalfa, chat. First time. Yep.
Oh, yeah, smart to send it anyway, because now we have the trailer to put the bills on.
Oh, good call. Stan, that happened once to me last night and twice today, so they definitely did not fix it in the update today. So, yeah. It's very annoying, too. Very, very annoying. Water buffalo, Jacob. We only have 2, but we're working on it, you know? Small steps, you know? What's that? Small steps. Yo, what? Why is this stuff 45% off right now on Prime days? Hello, hang on. I gotta... What's on Prime Day deal? Oh, they keep putting that one camera that I want on Prime Day, which are on deals, on sale, which tells me they're coming out with a new one soon, so I'm holding off on it. Alright, nothing I need. I looked. Right. Oh, we only have 2, not 2 plus 2. Just 2. Right now, we'll get more eventually, don't worry. We will definitely get more, and this thing is making bales, man. These are big windrows here. I mean, technically they should only be 12.2 windrows, but that's still decent size. Thought I could make that turn. Apparently I was, hang on. I feel like Austin Powers, hello. Goodness. All right. So it'll be interesting to see when we go to fertilize this field if our big spreader's going to work with this or not. I kind of doubt it, and that's going to suck. If that's the case, I don't know what we're going to do for fertilizer. Just use fertilizer when we plant, I guess. Which is fine. Takes a little longer to plant that way because you got to fill up, but that's okay. It's all good. Why don't I think the big spreader will work? Because it didn't work with precision before today's update, and I don't remember seeing it in the patch notes for the update today. So that's why. I'm talking about the one that came out in the Plains of Prairie DLC, the Salford with the air boom. Is the spreader I'm actually talking about. But yeah, it did not work before today's update, and I don't remember seeing it in the patch notes, so that's why I'm saying I'm a little nervous about it working. So yeah. Scoot, you want me to get that end row out of your way?
No, I'm doing fine.
I get it. I get it out your way for you. Well, Big Mert, stand by. Once we get these bales cleaned up, that's our next job, is to get this fertilized, so. Stand by for news, weather, and sports. And fertilizer spreaders. So, yeah. We'll be trying it out here in a few minutes. It's already technically hooked up. It's not hooked up to quite a big enough tractor, but it does work. Just doesn't work well. But that's okay. We'll get it over here with, we got bigger tractors to hook it to. I really like them. I really like that spreader. Yeah. So I run a dedicated server on a PC that I have down in my basement, which basically just runs on a copy of Steam, like a Steam copy. So yes, the update was pushed for that. I don't run like a company for servers, but I would assume they had to push the update too. Yeah. Don't you have to wait a day before you fert? Why would you have to wait a day? I don't know about that. I've never waited a day before fertilizing anything. Is that like a new thing I don't know about? Always down to learn, but I don't know about that one. Can you imagine if they did push out an update and then they didn't push out like first server? I don't even know if that's even possible. Nobody could play on their servers. They would be all bringing out the pitchforks, you know? That wouldn't work well. Yeah. That would not work very well. Are we talking precision or no precision for the order of operations? Call up Jeff to invest. I could probably run the mod hub servers faster out of my basement than they can run them. Just saying. Did I say that out loud? Sorry, chat.
Can't let the intrusive thoughts, man.
Yeah. Oh, the crop sensors, Big Mary. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't have any crop sensors right now. I should probably put them on a tractor I'm going to try to fertilize with, though, huh? No precision. Okay, so no precision, it doesn't matter. You can... the way we had been running on here with no precision was we would harvest, fertilize, and then plow/cultivate, depending on what was in the field. And then either fertilize with the planters, or personally, I like to fertilize. You could fertilize before, or I like to do it after, whatever, but it doesn't matter. There's no difference. As long as with no precision, as long as you fertilize twice, the order doesn't matter. As long as it goes to the dark blue state, doesn't matter how you get there. Doesn't matter if you use, you know, solid fertilizer for one and manure for the other. Fertilizer's fertilizer in the base game. There's no difference. So yeah, I am doing well. What's poppin'? Welcome in. What's going on? Yeah, there's in base game, there's no difference. Fertilizer's fertilizer. So if you, yeah, whatever you got to do, man. You could technically plant and do your first fertilizer and then wait for it to grow a day, and then you could fertilize the second time if you wanted to. Yeah, there's so many different ways to fertilize. It's actually insane. You could fertilize lime, then fertilize. You could do that too. Yeah. There is a little bit of freedom. You can kind of do what you want. So. You betcha. This is going to be a lot of bales, actually, isn't it? Be a decent amount out here in this field. It's crazy. We just bought this field earlier, chat. You know, I'll be honest, I didn't even look at, like, the fertilizer state of this field before we... It was already ready to harvest, so it didn't matter. So, yeah. Hey, look, it's all the same. It's all the same. Wait, is that not part of this? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's take a minute. It needs lime and it needs fertilizer. Oh, gosh. Okay, that's fine. I figured that was going to happen. All right. You know what's funny, Big Mer? You bring up the crop sensors. In 22, I hardly ever... I mean, occasionally I'd put them on the tractor, but I never felt like they did anything in 22. So I don't know. I mean, I did use... When we tried on Alma, we did have, like, the 3-point hitch sensor. And I guess it worked. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. No, there is a soil tester. I just don't feel like doing it. No, there is. You can totally get the this thing. You can totally use it. Or you can just buy them. So, yeah. This thing. So this is supposed to go on the front of your tractor and you turn it on, and it is supposed to sense the nitrogen level of the field or of the crop or something, and it basically changes the nitrogen level as you go, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't have enough experience with it. Like I said, in 22, I never used it. Literally did not use it once. So I don't know. Yeah. So I'm assuming it's I don't know. It's weird. It's the same thing. Yeah. So that green the crop is nice. Yeah. It's not like 22 where it tests a small circle. John, you can do that. I just didn't do it. If you go and you run this thing on your tractor, yes, it does the little dots, the circles in the field. I didn't want that, so I just purchased it. You could purchase it in 22 as well. Same deal. I just didn't do it. That's all. I'm a cheater, all right? But yeah, you totally can use that. Yeah, the sensors that go on the tractor should be the same as that 3-point hitch sensor. Should be the same. Can we not put them on? Uh-oh. We can't put them on this thing, huh? That was the tractor I was going to use. I have to fertilize with a different tractor, chat. Yeah, in a way I hired it. Yeah, sure. Instant soil test, you know? Only the latest and greatest technology here at Puma Plow, okay? We use satellite imagery to pinpoint the soil, okay? Pinpoint accuracy, all right? We use freaking lasers. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can purchase it in 22, yeah. Yeah, Big Bird, that could just be a modded issue, too. I don't know about, like, the base game ones. We'll have to look. Might have to use the tractor that's actually pulling that for spreader right now, and I kind of don't want to because it's too small, but... The pigeon drones. Yes. Absolutely. Why do you think we have nighttime? So they can plug in all the pigeon drones. They have to charge.
Do I need to add anything to this tractor before bringing it down there?
We need to see if we can put the sensors on it. You're talking about for FERT, right? Yep. We need to see if we can put the sensors on it. If not, we got to find a tractor we can put the sensors on. Jeez, bud. God. Mr. Neighbor guy, Mr. Perfect, just pulled in the guy across the street's driveway for some reason. I thought he was going to, like, curb it on my side of the street first. He pulled in, like, aggressive, like, jeez, bud.
Is that the Izaria Pro Compact?
Probably. Puts little white sensors on the front, up on the cab. Or the mirrors or something up there, yeah. They switched to the night vision enabled bat drones. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. How'd you know? It is definitely what they do. Oh, goodness. Good old bat drones. You betcha. Well, maybe he's going over there to get some ice. Our buddy's got all the ice in his basement, so probably why. All right, couple passes left, chat. 2 more rounds. One's a smidge though, so it's okay. And then we will be done with baling. Don't know how many bales this is. I should have reset the bale counter, but I don't think that's accurate. There's not 178 out here. 179.
I think we were at like 106 when I brought it down.
That's still not bad. That'll feed our 2 cows for a while. Huh? Water buffalo.
Yep.
Definitely should. That's all right. Almost done.
And back.
Welcome back. You've been busy today, Trent, huh?
Oh, I was trying to finish some stuff up outside.
Thought you were getting rain.
Well, it's almost here.
Oh, okay. It's about to get you. I got you.
Yeah. Just close up the tool shed, and then get the shop vac back in my truck.
Okay. All right.
Had to clean up after my uncle again.
No. That's fun.
For some reason, he likes to kind of go really fast when he turns.
Okay.
And sometimes he digs into the grass with the tillage tool.
Oh. I gotcha.
And I kind of like my grass.
But if you did that, it'd be the end of the world, right?
Well, if I did it, I would have stopped when I got turned around and put the grass back in the hole that I did.
I gotcha.
But he kind of just turns around, digs into the grass, and keeps on going.
Meow. All right. Well, that's baling. I got most of it. I had a little skip here and there, but that's okay. Ain't no thing. All right, so we're gonna call that done. And I guess we'll jump in the truck that is conveniently parked over here and waiting. And start cleaning them up. Is that working, Scoot?
Yes. We may need more fertilizer.
Is it variable rating or is it just puking? That's the question here. I don't know.
I mean, it needs to go to 160 and it's 0 right now. So, I mean, it's kind of puking, but that's just because it's catching up.
It's puking because it has to. Oh, man. Is it updating like the little thing right in front of your cab? Or I guess there is nothing to update to because it's just garbage. Right? With the sensor, you put that on there?
Yeah, put that on here.
Yeah, so chat, look, he's got the little sensors right here on his mirrors. That's what that's for right there.
Oh, then you kind of just wasting money in a way, aren't you?
Why?
Since you already paid for yield data.
Thought you're supposed to have those on there, no matter what.
Isn't that doing the same thing?
Shoot, I don't know.
Because it scans it and updates the field in front of you.
I'm just doing what I was told.
Well, it'll probably pay off on like the second, the third, the future. On this one, we're going from 0 to hero on our nitrogen, right? Because it's also the first time. After this, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. If we waste money, we wasted money. It's not a huge deal. How about that? That thing's chewing through the fertilizer, huh?
Yeah, going through 500 liters already, halfway through.
Ah, it's alright. Okay. It's all good. Oh, give me that bale. Yep, Jacob, they updated it today, and I said all along if they would update it, I would try it out again, so. they updated it, so I have to try it out. I gotta keep my word, right? I want to be called a hypocrite. Not for this, you know. Your issue is no matter what, it overferts. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sold that that thing works with precision yet. I'm not sold. I don't know. The problem, well, not a problem, but all the rest of our crops were already fertilized. So, yeah. But I'm not 100% convinced that that thing's working with precision. So. Oh, there's railings on this bridge. Oh, no. No, no, no. I didn't know those were there. It's trying to be slick with it. That did not work out too well. I mean, it did. We're fine. Thanks, Big Merc. We're rocking and rolling, y'all. I kind of don't care for this big trailer on this truck, but it does get the job done, so it's okay. It's just a little awkward, that's all. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to What's Poppin'. It's going out. Oh, it's even worse in here. So you really get rocking with it. Lean with it, rock with it.
I will say it does not stop when you order or you fertilize ground.
Yeah, that's my biggest complaint with the whole thing. Is there's no shutoffs on anything. Well, sprayers work, or at least they used to. Haven't tried them since the update, but none of the rest of the stuff works like it used to. All right, we got a traffic jam going on, yo. That's okay. I will say that weeding contract that we have out, I guess we just need to go ahead and cancel that, huh? Because that's just, it's just broken. He ain't gonna work, chat. They gave us a weeder for that field, but apparently we need to spray it, so whatever. We don't need the money right now anyway. I mean, we do, but we don't all at the same time, so not a big dealio. All right, let's go get the last of the bales. We should hopefully we'll be able to get them all on the next load here. Hopefully. And then we technically need to lime that field as well. And I'm hoping, I don't know if one spreader load of lime is going to be enough for that field. We might have to go get more. Their trailer is basically empty over there, so I should probably just take a semi and send it to get lime, and then we'll have it for next time anyway. So yeah, it's all good. That's a nice big boy. Like it. Awesome. Looking at future homesteads here, you know. Lime eventually.
Another interesting thing, on the big map, it shows that everything's turning green. On the mini map, going, which direction, going 90 degrees,
yeah.
It doesn't show that it's applicating any fertilizer, but going the other way, it shows it turns green.
That's odd. That's very odd. More houses to evict Jacob from? You betcha. I'm gonna buy the bank that has the foreclosed, yeah. Betcha. Maybe because you're pushing too many bales.
No, but maybe like now going this way, it turns green.
That's
on the
really
mini map.
That's really odd. But The big map's working, right?
Yep, big map shows everything turning green.
Keep going then. I'm not convinced that that thing, like I said, is working with precision, so. Which is really a shame considering that is a DLC spreader. That is awesome, by the way. I really dig that spreader. It just sucks that it's being awkward. Oh no, Scoot. So maybe that thing doesn't work with precision. You're just wasting fertilizer now.
Well, I stopped. It was working earlier.
So it only works if you go west? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I try to flip around and see what happens, but yeah.
Oh, this is good. You know, we still have our little spreader, so might have to break that out. Jeepers. Jeepers, jeepers.
So that doesn't change it. It's like every other pass.
That's adorable, yeah.
Grass roller, question mark?
One more bale. Did I miss a bale? Did I miss a bale, Scoot?
There might be one outside the field.
It'll buff. Big Murd, I don't know, and I don't have one to test it. I'm sorry. I wish I did, but I don't have the money even to. I don't have the money to test it. I don't have anything right now, man. I'm sorry. If I did, you know, I would try it. I assume as a sprayer, it'll probably work just fine, but as a spreader, I don't know. Not totally sure. Oh, I did not slow down fast enough. All right, we'll just go this way. Recalculating. We're good. Everything's fine. Right where I wanted to go.
Surprised you didn't pull it down.
Right. Nice, Sean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really awkward. It's like working for some, but not. I'll come down there with the little spreader, I guess, here in a second.
And it's like on the ones that's not working, it says it's fully fertilized.
Wow. Word. Word.
I noticed that those oil triggers are oil sensitive with how fast you come in.
Yeah.
Biles.
What do you call something like that? Just another day at Giant Software.
Broken?
Just another day at Giant Software, that's all. It's about all you can call it, honestly, you know? I don't know. Junk? Maybe just call it junk. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if they actually broke it because it didn't work with precision before, but that Salford spreader with the air boom apparently only fertilizes in one direction. So, like going west, not east.
But it works all the way around the outside, though.
Yeah, but it worked around the outside of the field, yeah. So we're going to take this over there and see if we can... you know what? I'm at this point too, chat, by the way. I'm just going to get there. So yeah, we'll see if we can get this to work. Again, that thing didn't work with precision before today's update, so I'm kind of not expecting it to work with today's update. So yeah, just saying. Hope they didn't break all spreaders. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Oh boy. I don't know. We're gonna go find out what this. This is an in-game spreader. No mod here. So no mod here. All right. It was released. No. No, the update wasn't the same day as Precision, or the DLC wasn't the same day as Precision. No. No. There was an update for Precision the day the DLC came out. Yeah. But it hasn't worked since day one, so at least not that spreader.
Sprays still work.
Sprayers work. That's good. That is good. All right. So I don't have this. I don't have the sensors on this tractor. I don't know. I never used them in 22. So. All right. So this little bit in the corner, that's to be expected. To be honest, let's see what happens there. I can't fill that in. I'm actually expecting this to not work at all. Just for the record, I'm expecting not to be able to fertilize this field at all. So, because we've already quote unquote fertilized it once. So I'm gonna guess that it won't work at all. So, all right. So according to the mini map, I am not doing anything. And according to this map, I am not doing anything. It is using my fertilizer. Which this is the issue I have with precision still, guys. Right here. This is it. I'm already on fertilized ground. Why are we still using fertilizer? Now it does drastically slow down if you stop. It still uses it though. So I guess the only option that we have is to fast time a day. And then we'll try to fertilize this again and see if we can fix it. I guess that's our option, right? And we can technically fast time a day, right? Yeah, we've done everything else that we need to do, so. As long as there's not, well, we don't have any money anyway, but. If you're in the homestead, Scoot, would you hit the button, please? Let's see how broken this is. I'm curious, chat. Now, we could change that to the other tractor that has the crop sensors. If this doesn't work, we'll do that. We'll change to the one tractor that has them. Maybe, John, I don't know. All right. Yeah, oh, Bessie. All right, so the crop is grown. Again, in the corner of the field, that's whatever. I'm not expecting that to work. Wait a minute, it's not using my fertilizer now. So it's not using fertilizer and it's not fertilizing. So that part works. Now if I go this way, I'm so confused at what is happening right now. That or Scoot over applied with his rig. It used a little bit.
What's the soil composition on that map?
Soil compost. That doesn't matter anymore. Why? It takes lime or what's it called? It takes fertilizer out of there. I guess I'll try that
the other one, the soil type. Sorry.
Soil type.
Yeah, like sandy loam, because everything would be different depending on what kind of clay you got. Like that's silty clay.
Yeah. But I don't know for alfalfa if it like what is it supposed to be? Does that make sense?
It was telling me 160 to 220.
I don't know. Let me have that tractor with the sensors. Alfalfa is currently planted in that field. And that might be the problem, by the way. Alfalfa might be the problem as well. So I know how much is on there. Way too much. That's what I'm thinking. It's an over application on that other spreader, I think, is what's going on there. Line on the top left is saying I need it. Okay, I'm gonna try the other tractor though real quick, chat. We'll try the one that has the sensors. It's the only one that we have with sensors. But even if it, so what is this number? Like that's still so 40 is nitrogen only need to be at 40 for alfalfa? Because if so, we're at 40 on those parts. So we might just be way over applied. That might be what it is, to be honest. I'm not sure. Because again, I don't know if that other spreader works on precision. It's almost like we planned that.
Time or two.
Have we actually? I don't think we ever have. Not you and I.
I have.
Okay. Oh, man. I get what you're saying, but I have this. I don't have any money to bring in something else, so this is what I have to work with. In real life, sure. Nitrogen fixing? Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. Now, do I have to turn? Is there like a?
It's Control B for the sensors.
Control B?
Yeah, I know it says it on your help menu. I think it's Control B.
It just, if I hit that, it turns on the thing. That's not what I want. Go away.
Or Alt B.
Alt B. Okay, it does. It does say turn off, turn off. Turn on, turn off. Okay. We got it, guys. We got it. Yep. I was expecting like something to light up green up there in the top left, like on the tractor or something, but it doesn't do that. It just changes the on to off in the help menu, so it's a little harder to see. That's all. It's not a big deal. So they are technically turned on right now. So it is calling for different amounts. Like here, where's there? Yeah, see, so the checker flag is where it should be. Okay. And then where Scoot applied with the other spreader is at 140 in this particular location. It's 100 over applied, I think. And not on Scoot. That was not Scoot's fault. That spreader doesn't work with precision. right? I think.
Well,
So
I
if I drive with this, that should just take it up to 40. Apparently, is where. So we're going from nothing to 40. That's where this needs to be. Okay. So I'll buy that. I'll buy this. This spreader is working. And the crop sensors also appear to be working.
Now,
so this field
because
do what?
I didn't know about turning the crop sensor on. That's the issue.
See, I don't know about this whole letting it grow thing. I don't remember that being a thing, but maybe that's something new with the crop sensors. I don't know, because Big Mert said that too. And I don't know about that. In 22, I never did that. Let's put it that way.
Didn't you already make it or let it grow the stage?
So this has grown also since, yes, this has grown.
Yeah, so then therefore you already did the stage.
Well, but not before Scoot. And we did it after Scoot fertilized. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Now, it doesn't explain why it was working for Scoot going one direction but not the other. So, and then like you guys were saying about the spreader versus a sprayer, yes, obviously that's what's going on right now. Where half my spreader is overground, that's for over fertilized, half of it's on the under, but it's not spreading at all. So I think I need to go like over here somewhere, maybe. Honestly, these strips, we just might not be able to get rid of these. For right now, which is fine. Whatever. We're learning, chat. So it's okay. We'll try 0. And run north-south. See if that works. Now, maybe that's why I never saw a benefit of the sensors in 22, because I never turned them on. I'll be honest, never turned them on in 22. Never once. And maybe that's why I always said these things are dumb, they don't work, because I didn't have them turned on. Yeah. I didn't say anything about a disc harrow. Get this guy out of here. Jeez, Chris.
Do we have money for lime or no?
Yeah, we have money for lime. Yeah. Get this guy out of here. Chris, I didn't say anything about a disc arrow, brother. Gosh.
Just take it out of my paycheck, my bad.
No. You didn't do anything wrong. I don't think that thing's going to work with precision. That's the whole deal. So the shutoff part is working for this right now. So the shutoff just doesn't work for lime. Because this is flat turning off. Well, at times it is out here. Well, it was. It's using it now, but it's also not applying it according to the map. But it's using it, but the map doesn't reflect it. So see, it's off right now, which is what it should be. It shouldn't be throwing it either. It should have turned the animation off too, but I still think it needs some more work, chat. I don't know what you guys think, but that would be my opinion. So like right now it's using it, but it's not actually applying it to the field. It's not changing anything in the field. So yeah. They turned it off before the update. Well, lime doesn't turn off. That was my biggest complaint. That's my biggest complaint in this whole thing is that lime, they make it apart, but like they don't make it work right.
Auto drive, it's pick up and deliver, right?
I don't know.
To get lime, go to the field.
To get lime, it's bulk feed. Is that what you're asking? Sorry.
No, like when I said auto drive, it's the pick up and deliver one, right?
Oh yeah, no, no, it's the load or whatever. Not pick up and deliver. Pick up and delivers like we already own it. Load would be what you want. I don't know about the sensors. The other ones. I think you have to turn those on too, in 25. Sometimes it's using for sometimes, yeah. So I would, I don't know, chat. It's junk. So I think the lesson is that the Salford probably doesn't work. Although in fairness, the sensors weren't on, but we have to have the sensors on every time we want to fertilize. I guess that's the way it is, right? So maybe the jury's still out on the Salford. Which is fine. I mean, in fairness, like I said, in 22, I never once used the sensors. I never once turned them on. And there is a line in here. It is Alt-B in the help menu. Turn sensors on. Turn sensors off. So
does that mean we're going to have sensors on each one of the tracks we're playing with?
I don't know, because I think the sensors, from what I understand, the sensors are sensing the crop that's there, not the ground. Does that make sense? So if you're planting, there's no crop. You're planting into ground.
So this is only for the second FERT stage, then, I guess.
I think so, which there is no second FERT stage if we're planting with our planter. They just do the FERT automatically, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, but
yeah. All right, Trent, have fun. We'll catch you. So yeah, I think if we're like out in a field and we're planting corn with our Vaderstad planter that we have that does FERT as well, we shouldn't have to have the sensors, in my opinion. We're trying, Badger. That's my opinion anyway. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's my thought, chat. I don't know. Yeah, these planters here, they do FERT and seed, so shouldn't have to run the sensor on that. I don't know. I really should have backed this in a different way. This is kind of awkward with this big tractor. Should have backed in this way instead of pulling and then trying to back up. But it's okay. Based on crop greenery. Okay, I get that, but I'm saying, like, if we have an open field that we're planting corn into and there's no crop in the field, obviously, we probably don't need the sensors then, right? I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It's all weird to me. All right. If there's no crop, it can't read it. Okay. No greenery. It's all about the greenery, apparently. So then on the alfalfa and the grass and stuff, then that does make sense if we have to leave it a day so the sensors can check. Can't use them at dusk last night. I think the ones you put on the tractor you can use anytime. The ones that are 3-point hitch you can't use at night, I think. We do have a lot of tractors, but we use them all. Literally all of them get used. So yeah. We're fighting the patrol helicopter. hey, that looks like it's working, Scoot. You're still getting random blotches that don't make sense. Although that's between soil types. That's okay, I guess. I don't think that a spreader will save FERT compared to a spreader or to a sprayer. I just don't have the money to bring in a sprayer. Ideally, I'd like to use this thing, but I don't think this thing does any kind of variable rating is the problem. Hence by what that field looks like. Although again, that might have been the we didn't let it grow thing. I don't know. Here's what it comes down to. I think we need more science, chat. I think we need more science. I think right now our pH values across our land is obviously at 13 is being worked on. I think our pH across our land is okay. It's not great. There's little weird blotches that don't make sense, but the ones along the like the different soil types, that I'm fine with that. It's okay. Our nitrogen values, these are soybeans. We're going to get hit so hard on our pH, or our nitrogen score on the precision score thing. We're going to get hit so hard on these fields. So we're going to get annihilated with this. Because that's way over applied, but that's also just the way it was when we turned precision on. So I can't really do anything about that until we harvest. We'll probably have to plant a high nitrogen crop over here, corn, wheat, something like that to burn this nitrogen off eventually to use it. Cornfield looks great. Cornfields look great. Don't mind that alfalfa field. That's just whatever at this point. We'll harvest it again and we'll go at it. But I didn't know you had to wait a day for the whole like sensor thing to work. I guess it makes sense, but that also must be completely different than it was in 22, because that's not at all what we ever did in 22, and we used to run hundreds on our fields all the time. So as far as the precision number, precision score, right now we're at a 58, but that's okay because, you know, we haven't really done anything with it yet. We have to harvest to get that number to update, so I'm not worried about it. It seems to be working better, Sean. Yeah. I mean, there's still issues with it, I feel like, but so basically we're just going to have some awkward fields for a little bit, and it is what it is. And we're learning. We're learning. Because honestly, if we look in here, chat, and that's not what I want to do. No, if we go look in here, and then we got to scroll over to precision, like, yeah, you can read about it all, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the way it actually works, right? Because that help menu, there's a lot of stuff in there that doesn't actually work. So, but yeah. Did they fix the international truck? There was nothing in patch notes about an international truck to my knowledge. I have no idea, Sean. Well, I'm having tacos, but family, I think, is having probably pancakes. It's Tuesday. I've been making them every Tuesday. So, all right, Scoot, I'm out. I'll try to be back around later. We'll scratch our heads about this precision stuff later.
Okay.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.